Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Westeros Total War. King Rivers and Hills, House Arryn this time around. We've only got House Arryn, House Martell, and the Boltons to cover now. The way we'll be doing this is we'll be doing Arryn first, then Martell and Bolton, but we'll be sticking to localized conflicts. For example, the Boltons are currently in rebellion with the Starks in the north, so when we do House Bolton, we'll be fighting in the north against Stark and the Ironborn to secure the foothold in the north. And once the north is under our control, or the fate of the Boltons has been decided, that will end the video there. We won't be marching south or anything stupid like that. For Martell, we'll be fighting the Yornwoods in Dawn, all localized conflicts, so we're fighting in Dawn with Martell, and the reason we're not doing this is because I've already done Conquest as Yornwood, and if I did it as Martell, it would be pretty much precisely the same thing, just with Martell instead of Yornwood. And I don't want to bore you guys. But in short, we're going to start off with House Arryn, because I haven't done them yet, and they are quite a major house. House Arryn's always kind of been very neutral. I'm not quite sure what story they have, to be perfectly honest. House Arryn is the oldest of the Andal kingdoms in Westeros. The Vale has been the first place that the Andal ships landed. One of the first knights to set foot on the shore slew the first man-mountain king. He took his lands and founded his own royal house. Since then, the Arryns have ruled as kings in the mountains in the Vale for nearly 5,000 years. Whilst they have been able to hold the passes without fail, the Sistertons have swapped been the battlegrounds, blah 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 blah. See, it's all about them, but unlike the rest, with the Storm Kings launching raids against House Mud's lands and the Lannisters fortifying their border castles, King Tyrifus, whatever, forces are overextended and under pressure. The weakening of the Vale Western opposition has led to the Crown Prince Talon to fight with his father, whilst Osgood preaches peace. Talon's fresh from his latest campaign into the mountains demands action. Against the king's wishes, he has left the area with the intentions of touring the Vale, gathering the support of the lords. A messenger has been dispatched ahead of his rebuild command, blah blah blah. Originally a ward of Osgood has been sent to a brother of Talon, asking him to marshal the southern lords to Talon's cause. With a civil war raging in the north, the men of Sistertons ready themselves to sail against the Grey Starks with a fury brought about by years of raiding in their hearts. The Vale stands on the precipice, whatever, with the future entirely dependent on whether or not a beloved father can bring his son to heel. But it's a nice story and backstory that they've come up with to House Arryn in this, but House Mud, it has a long rich history with holding off the Andal kingdoms as the only first men in the south. House Lannister has a feud with both Mud and Gardener due to marriage proposal being turned away. Gardener is against the Ironborn due to them raiding on the shores and murdering and wiping out an entire family, and against House Gardener because of the marriage agreement. House Yornwood and Martell are fighting each other over the Kingdom of Dawn. The Storm Kings have long since wanted to wipe the first men out of the Andals. The Starks are in the north of a rebellion, the Boltons are fighting against them, and House Hoars and the Ironborn's agenda is just pretty much let's fuck everybody up. But House Arryn's just kind of, we're in the Vale! Yay! We're in the Vale! We're in the Vale! We're in the Vale! We don't care! We're in the Vale! But yeah, they don't really have a solid reason for attacking anybody other than fuck it. So I think my main targets are going to be the Boltons. I think I'll ally myself with the Starks in the north, join up with the Boltons, take Wolf's Den or White Harbour, whatever you want to call it, and fight in the Riverlands as well. But that will be our localized conflict for this, the Riverlands and the north. Okay, let's take a look at the family tree for a second. Yeah, the king's 70, so I don't think he's going anywhere, really. He's already married, which is good.
An honor to serve, Your Majesty. Onward! Yes, Lord. Your Majesty. Yes! Move on!
Summon all the banners.
We continue tomorrow, my Onward! Combining forces, my lord. Noble lord, your majesty. Your order.
Okay, 3 spots, and then I've got 3 guys there. Templeton can...
Noble lord.
He's a decent general. Although, do I have any better ones at my disposal to attack the Riverlands with Runestone? Royce. Yeah, I think Royce here can
Your majesty.
marshal men from over here.
Lording armies. Command me with honor. Yes. Your majesty. Noble lord.
Hunter can come down and join up with Royce.
Continue at first light.
Red Fork can just stay in there for now.
My
One
lord.
of them.
Lording armies. Command me.
Some forces from
Orders. Your orders?
Coldwater can
Command me.
join up at the Sisterton and attack the north at some point.
We shall continue tomorrow, my orders.
And then we rally as many of the bannermen as we can. Do we have a diplomat at all? No. So, if we can, I'd love to sacrifice that unit there for a second, get a diplomat, then I can get some trade rights up and running.
Command me. Bringing our troops with honor.
There you go. Prince Talon is well on his way to moving further into the Vale.
Yes. Move out. A good day's march ends. Orders. Order. Yes, Lord.
Cosbury can join up with Templeton
Noble Lord.
and his force here.
It is an honor to lead these armies.
Hunter can
Yes,
join
Lord.
up with him.
Noble Lord. Merging our forces, honorable Lord. Orders. Onward. Of course, my lord. Make your orders, noble one.
And I'll start sending my diplomat out straight away.
Someone to see? Yes, my lord. Back to land, men. Command me. Your orders? Full sails. This is as far as we go today, my lord.
Okay, next turn. Now, it might be a good idea to let the Storm Kings get a bit of land, get Mud's attention. Hey, he's already got a son that's come of age, which is very handy.
Yes? Noble Lord. Orders. March!
There you go. He can
Your will.
join up with them.
Bring our troops together. Your Majesty. Yes.
Okay, how many forces do we have there? 3 units.
Yes, Lord.
So 1, 2,
Command me.
and
Your Majesty.
3. If we
Orders.
let those guys join
Onward.
Cosbury up here,
Lording armies.
send those armors units down here, so the prince and his son are in that
Bringing our
force
troops
right
to
there.
Orders, noble one. We march. We shall continue at first. An honor to serve.
And as soon as I can, I'll move Cosbury,
My lord.
Corbury down there. I always pronounce his names wrong. When I'm ready, I'll move some forces from the Sistertans and attack around the Bolton's areas. Actually, I think I'll
Yes.
move them now, I guess. I may as well. While I'm here, though, we'll go scout the area and make sure
Your orders, noble one.
it's not too
We march.
well defended. Don't want to jump into the hornet's nest without knowing what's going on. But we will, with an alliance with the Storm Kings.
Yes, my lord. On my way. You have a proposition for our people?
Yeah, and trade rights.
It seems we have until next time.
Okay, and the alliance of the Storm Kings has been established at the very least.
My lord.
And then I swing over here and grab a trade agreement and alliance if I can. At the very least, a trade agreement.
Of course, my lord.
Parlez-vous français?
With,
Lord. With honor.
trade agreement with House Gardner.
Orders, noble one.
I think... Yeah. I'll bring Templeton down that way.
We shall continue at first light. An honor.
Now, should I think attacking the north would be a nice thing to do, because then I can get some trade rights connected.
Now, my lord.
But, on the other hand of things, if I separate my forces, I might be in a weakened position. I could use these forces to attack down here.
Your orders?
Yeah, I think I'll do that
Yes, my lord.
for now, at the very least.
Yes. Who do I face? Off the boat at once. Command me.
Because I'm currently at war with House Stark, so
Yes, my lord.
until that
Yes, my lord.
a peace agreement is made up with House Stark, I really don't want to be...
Honor to serve.
I don't want to take any lands in the north until I know that the Starks aren't going to attack me from behind, if you know what I mean. The Ironborn Lannisters are in tough
Noble
respects.
Lord. Yes, lord. My lord. Very good, my lord.
Yeah, I can grab trade rights with Gardner.
An honor to serve. We march. Let me strike, my lord. Yes, marching. Approaching, my lord. Yes, marching. Your orders, noble one. With honor.
Okay. Right, then we leave it one more turn, get trade rights with Gardner. I want to attack at the opportune moment here, because if we attack at the wrong time, and House Mud show up with a giant force of dudes, then
Perfect ambush position.
this could end badly.
Noble lord. Yes. With honor. Your orders, noble one. We march.
We'll do things straight away, which is secure the bridge,
Your orders,
and then I'll
noble
set
one.
Royce
God will
on
be
House
with us,
Mud.
men. To battle. Without question, we shall begin the siege. Besieging forces and honor to serve. We will engage them honorably. Name thy enemy, lord. Approaching, my lord. My lord. Should
And
we
Greenfork
them,
as well.
Sooner or later, they will
So we've
remember.
got Royce one
Noble
force
lord,
on the salt pans.
an honor
He
to
can
serve.
swing around and take some more lands up there. The Prince can hold that bridge for now. Let's not forget my
Someone to
diplomat
see.
down here.
Is there something I can do for you, noble lord? This seems a reason. It would seem you are my lord.
Whether or not I keep these alliances later on will be
Oh, no.
debatable.
I shall rest here.
But for now, an alliance with all these guys, and trade rights especially, is the way to go. But Mud cannot get to me past the Prince now. Unless they come north through the Greenfork. Which is when we cut them off at the Twins, or where the Twins would be.
Noble lord,
Begone! You are not my liege!
we march on our victory.
Goodbye.
We tore them apart, my lord. Victory! We have crushed them. This place is yours, my lord. Yes, lord. With God's blessing and
we take on these guys.
we march to battle.
And once they're done, House Mud no longer has a presence near their vale. And then we secure the bridge of where the twins would be. And with the prince just outside Derry Keep, hopefully the Storm Kings will take that. I think Storm Kings are going to be our major ally in this, definitely.
Units, await my orders. Units!
Okay, let's group the archers together first. And we've got the infantry and our cavalry, which is just a general, really. On that, shift 1, there you go. See, I use so little tactics that really one straight line is my position all the time, pretty much. Okay. Let's get our guys down here. Triple speed. Doubtful they'll come to me. They never do. Cowards. Lads, get in the position and start shooting the bastards. And then we get my generals up to actually do some good for once. And we taunt the shit out of their archers. So that they're not on my fucking forces all the time. Pull back, pull back. And now we move forward the infantry. spear to corner them.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Kadoosh.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit of his army.
Some of them have grown some balls and started to attack us again. Into the trees! Chase them!
The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
That's the last guy. Well, no. There is a unit of dudes somewhere over here. There we are. These are the last guys. Run them down, run them down, run them down. And he's dead.
All of
The captain's dead, their men are
will be
routed,
awed by the
and
victory
they are no
we
more.
have won here today.
A most honorable victory, my noble lord. An honor to serve. We march. Let me strike, my lord. Your Majesty.
Rally as many men as we can.
Command me.
Hold the bridge where the twins
orders,
would be.
noble one.
I don't know more, but would be. While we're at it, we may as well block the port
Full
from
sail.
the Wolf's Den over here.
Plotting course now, my lord.
Noble lord. We will engage them honorably, my lord.
You may as well. This fight may. But I'm just kind of thinking we've only got like
We attack!
8 minutes left, maybe, give or take. I do try and keep it around 30 minutes long. I don't like to go over that. 40 minutes is kind of like the max that I do, really. I used to do videos that were an hour long, but hour's a bit much to watch something, I think. That was all my third age stuff that I did that.
Units! Units, band together. Units! Units, band together. Soldiers, single line.
But we'll group these guys up quickly. Get out of the group, douchebag. There you go. I keep doing Shift F1 instead of just Shift 1. Okay, go to that wall. Not quite sure when my archers are on the battering rams, but okay, let's do this as fast as we can. See if we can do this in under 30 minutes. or under 5-ish minutes. I time myself so that it's around 30 minutes usually, but when we get into a fight like this, it usually ends up being a bit over my target.
Walls are no match for valor and force of arms. It is unwise to praise the dead.
Once these guys get on the walls, I'll move them over there and they can help out the rest of them.
The ladders are now in place. War, the battle
And the gates are down.
Its work. Now is the time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
Now we pause this for a second, because I've got one unit of guys there, and one unit of guys here, which I'll move just there if I can. Of which these guys can storm the front gates.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
And we bring in the cavalry. These guys on the walls over here can come and help these dudes. There you go, I'll send that general round the side. And this guy can march with them and help them out.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Looks like somebody's run out of things to fight. We're gonna flank Fisher and take him out.
My lord, our men have taken control of the city. Curses! Our men no longer command the city.
Generals, holding on!
The enemy general flees like the coward he is.
And now
Press
he's surrounded.
onward and break the spirit of his army. Glorious
And he's
heaven
dead.
above. Our men have
I wish they'd stop
captured
running
the
forward
enemy
though, there's a
general.
giant force of dudes over there.
Guard him well. Give the dog some wine, and be sure he can see
Aw,
us
look at
defeat
all
the rest of his
all
army.
the mud forces that came to defend their citadel. Isn't it cute? They thought they could win. Idiots. Where's all my guys at? Come on, let's go. We're gonna have a fucking day. Come on.
The battle is in
I hate
our
how they hit
favor.
combat and then they
If
just
we
kind
remain
of stop
true
moving.
and wholehearted, victory will be ours. My lord, our men have taken control of the city.
As long as we win this victory here. Which looks like a no-brainer, really. The rest of any forces that they have are stuck on the walls fighting my guys. But Fisher's dead at the very least of things. So we shall stick it on ×2 and wipe them out.
Lord preserve us. We have lost half of our men.
Kill them! Kill them all! Should just be able to get this in the 30 underneath 35 minute range anyway.
The enemy
There you go.
frees the battle. All
Victory is
of
ours.
Christendom will be
The salt
awed
pans
by the victory
ours.
we have won here today.
As the lands outside of the Vale is secured, the Salt Pans and the Green Fork. Now, assuming that House Mud just fights the Storm Kings and leaves me alone for a bit, that's what I'm hoping, I can move up towards the neck and secure that there. Oh look, we have Fisher. How badly do they want him, I wonder?
Yes.
Not that badly.
God has granted his faithful this
There you go, the Salt
victory.
Pans is ours,
Your
the
orders,
bridge
noble one.
connecting to the Salt Pans is ours, Green Fork is ours, and my phone's ringing, guys, so we'll end it right here. There'll be an annotation top right hand side. I've got to go, soul out.